So since we're not fully open right now, everything's not set up as it usually would be, but I can still give you a good idea of what's back here. So starting off, we have our soda machine. We have a limited selection of Coke products available. It's important to remember that this is an ice receptacle, not an ice maker. So the ice maker is found over here. It's going to be full of ice all the time. We keep this bucket right here as well as a scoop. So make sure you're using the scoop. The ice is going to be refilled up at the top of the machine. If you're not super tall, then we do keep a step stool right here to help you reach it. Underneath, in these cabinets, underneath the machine, we keep the boxes which hold the syrups for the Coke products. And we also have an additional water spout right here because this area can get pretty crowded when we're busy. So if you just need water, you can come right here. These are going to be for our coffees, so we go through tons of coffee here. These are both always full. You put a filter in here, the ground's in here, slide it in up top. It's a pretty simple process. You'll learn more about that later. Filters for the coffees are going to be kept on top of the machine, as well as drink trays for carrying our drinks. And for brewing coffee, the bags you'll need are going to be found in this box underneath here. We also keep sweet and unsweet tea stocked all day, every day. So the tea bags are also going to be found in this cabinet underneath. We have bags for decaf coffee in this cabinet, as well as extra creamers to restock our creamers and sugars, which are kept right here. The last thing I wanted to show you over here are these to-go cups and straws, lids. All the stuff you need to make to-go drinks are going to be found on the side of the ice machine. Backups to restock all that stuff is found in this cabinet. We have extra employee styrofoam cups above the ice machine, as well as backups of straws. So I mentioned the employee styrofoam cups that are kept above the ice machine. We also have these to-go cups, which are for our customers. They have our logo on them, so we keep extras of those up here. So kind of explaining what's on this shelf, these are going to be all of our gloves. This is extra to-go boxes, extra drink carriers, and we also have our portion cups down here for portioning out apple butters. This is going to be our backups of the syrups for the soda machine. You saw those earlier underneath the cabinet. And right here, we have a table, which is mainly used for rolling silverware. Space gets pretty tight around here, so a lot of times servers like to sit down and roll their silverware. Speaking of silverware, I'll take you over this way. So at this POS station, underneath is where we keep our large napkins for rolling silverware, as well as our blue sorting trays that we store all of the silverware into. This is a POS station. We keep extra to-go boxes, napkins, straws, and this little mini trash can for throwing away all of your trash receipts. Right next to it, we have this black table. So on here, we keep extra coffee carafes, water pitchers, as well as a bunch of condiments. It's super accessible for the servers who are working back here. They can just grab this and go so that they don't have to make the long trip over back to Expo, which is where we're headed next.